I want to wait because looking at the evidences so far at the Presidential Tribunal, I'll be shocked if a different judgment is made. I'm looking forward that this election should be annulled and a proper election held. From the presidential evidences and witnesses before the tribunal, it will be magic if any other decision is raised, other than there was no election, as it were. That was the whole write-up of rigging. I would have been very confident if a man called Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, a professor, I have the singular privilege that my wife is a professor of medicine. She's not an angel, but 90% of her pronouncement is honest because she deals with human life. If you're dishonest in ordinary things, you won't know when you are dishonest in treating people and they die. So when I look at the problem of Nigeria presently in this election that just passed, it's a problem we look at Mahmoud Yakubu. I don't know what kind of professor he is for all the spoken words with his information from Bono Koye, and they never did anything. Instead, they conspired. With the evidences available at the various tribunals, people said they used duress to force them to sign election results in 21st century Nigeria, where Yakub Makubu swore that he will give us the best election ever. I only pray God that from the evidences available, like I said a few minutes ago, I'll be surprised if these elections are not cancelled.
The European Union, after observing the 2023 general election, has once again, like every other international and local observer, this INEC, and said that there was no election in Nigeria, there was no fairness, there was rigging, and the people's hopes were dashed on the sharp rock of reality.
The introduction of the bimodal voter accreditation system, or BVAS, and the INEC results viewing portal IREV was widely seen as an important step to ensure the integrity and credibility of the elections, but lack of transparency before the polls, and notably the severely delayed display of presidential result forms on the 25th of February, for which INEC failed to give a timely and comprehensive explanation, dashed the public trust in election technologies and in INEC. For both elections, INEC did not publish key relevant information, hampering transparency throughout the collation processes and the declaration of election results. For example, INEC failed to publish the manner of calculation of the declared winners, turnouts, number of accredited voters, and the list of polling units where elections were cancelled, postponed, or not held.
Welcome to Open Whispers channel with Chris Digos. Kindly remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and please share the video. Peter Obi and ATIKU ABUBAKAR, PDP and Labour Party, have presented daunting pieces of evidence, from forged certificates, the drug involvement, election results not being uploaded, instead deleted from BVAS after INEC promised otherwise. And most astonishingly, the letter from the mouthpiece of INEC, Festus Okoye, who I pity so much for defending what is defenseless. In his letter, he was letting the public know that INEC must go ahead to upload election results live. And after all of that, INEC failed and dashed the hopes of Nigerians. There were statisticians who testified that more than 18,000 votes were blurred. You see cases where books, even goats, snakes, were uploaded on the IREV instead of the election results. This is a sham of election. Farcical, comical, diabolic, being perpetrated by Mahmoud Yakubu and being orchestrated by Festus Okoye, who I respect so much, but I pity him when he comes after every observer says that the election was shambolic, and he comes to defend INEC, saying that they should be given little credit. It will baffle me and every other Nigerian on how the judiciary can ignore all these pieces of evidence, having ruled in the past on several politicians, having false certificates, ruled against them. Several cases abound of such things. I'm still scratching my brain, scratching my head also, to see how the judiciary will avoid either cancelling the election or declaring Peter Obi the winner. Even if it's ATIKU ABUBAKAR, I don't mind. It's not against Tinubu, but against a system that has perpetuated injustice and prevented elected officials from being held accountable. This is why we see what we saw today in Jagaban, the president of Nigeria returning to Lagos, and many vehicles, SUVs, more than 120 cars in the convoy of a country in their need to reduce cost of governance. Will the judiciary do the right thing? Or will they thwart all these pieces of evidence? And as we wait for APC, Tinubu, INEC to mount on the defense and tell us lies, lies, lies upon lies, if the judiciary will uphold their lies, that Tinubu never forged his certificate, that Tinubu never forfeited the drug money, and that election results were not uploaded as promised, or the 25% SCT demand was not met by Tinubu. Ambiguous laws. Will the judiciary stand its feet on the ground this time around and save Nigeria from this calamity called democracy that has befallen us from the elites? Let me know what you think. And until we meet again in the arena, it is gloom, 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 and gloom. Be well, do good work, and please do keep in touch. See something, say something, and please do something. Nigeria must survive. Thank you. Cheers.